Elena had always kept her head down at the marketing firm, polished, poised, and professional, but everything shifted the day Julian Cross became her boss. He was sharp, mysterious, and carried the weight of charm like a weapon, yet there was something broken in his eyes she couldn't ignore. What started as stolen glances in boardroom meetings grew into late nights working alone, the air between them electric and unspoken. One evening, as rain pattered the glass walls of the office, he walked over to her desk, loosened his tie, and whispered, "I can't pretend anymore." Her breath caught. His lips brushed hers like a question before deepening into something that made the room vanish. Their secret romance unfolded in hushed phone calls, heated elevator rides, and whispered confessions under the stars. He'd murmur things to her, intimate, dirty, intoxicating, between business strategy discussions and sultry hotel rendezvous, promising more than just lust. But Elena began to notice things. Hushed calls he wouldn't explain, shadows in his penthouse closet, strange passwords, and the way he flinched when she asked about his past. The suspense tangled with their passion until one night she followed him to a private club in a quiet district, and what she saw shattered everything. Julian wasn't just her boss. He was a ghost from her mother's past, the same man who disappeared after an affair that tore her family apart decades ago. Staring at old photos in shock, she realized the cruel twist of fate. Julian was her half-brother. Her love, her obsession, was laced in blood. In silence, Elena walked away, leaving behind a love too tragic to survive and a truth too monstrous to forgive. Weeks passed, and Elena tried to bury the past under layers of numb routine, but her heart had become a battlefield of betrayal and longing. She left the firm without a word, changed her number, and disappeared into a city where no one knew her name. But no matter how far she ran, memories of Julian haunted her. His touch, his voice, the way he made her feel like the only woman in the world. She would wake up gasping, her dreams replaying their most intimate nights, the taste of his skin, the promises he whispered, the way he made her body sing. It was wrong, twisted beyond repair, yet she couldn't kill the hunger that still pulsed in her blood. Then, one rainy night, there was a knock on her apartment door. She opened it, and there he was, Julian, drenched, eyes hollow with guilt. "I didn't know Elena," he said, voice cracking. "I swear on everything, I didn't know until you disappeared. I had no idea who your mother was." He reached out, trembling. "I fell for you before the truth. And I still do." Her body screamed for him, but her soul hesitated. Torn between forbidden desire and impossible truth, she let him in. That night, the heat between them ignited again, desperate, reckless, shattering. They gave into the lust one final time, knowing it was their goodbye. Afterward, wrapped in silence, Julian kissed her forehead and whispered, "I'll vanish, if that's what you need. But part of me will always belong to you." The next morning, he was gone. A letter lay on her nightstand with a key inside. It was for a safety deposit box. Curiosity and dread led her to it. Inside, she found a folder full of documents, evidence revealing that Julian had been adopted after birth. He wasn't her blood. The truth freed her, stunned her. He wasn't her brother. The love they shared hadn't been a sin. It had been real, tragic only because of secrets and assumptions. But he was gone now, unreachable, vanished into shadow. Elena dropped to her knees, sobbing into the letter he left behind. He had saved her by disappearing, but now she would have to fight to find him again.